Question number 11, Sue Moroney.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Associate Minister of Social Development. Does he support the continuation of boot camps for youth offenders?
Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, this government does not operate boot camps for young offenders, but if the member is referring to the military-style activity camps, then yes.
Supplementary question, Sue Moroney.
Why has he said, as the Prime Minister called them, boot camps model is going well, when of those who have completed the program, a massive 83% went on to reoffend in the first year alone?
Honourable Paula Bennett.
Well, Mr Speaker, I think we need to have the context that these are our worst young offenders. So 21,000 go to court each year. For those, we are dealing with those that are recidivist, that are most at risk of going on to jail. Mr Speaker, the reason that he said this is because these young people were responsible for 660 offences in the 12 months before they went into the MAC camps, and in the 12 months after they were responsible for 335, which is a 50% reduction.
Supplementary question, Sue Moroney.
Well, is he disappointed then that Minister Paula Bennett replaced Labor's successful Te Hurihanga model, targeting the same group of offenders that had 100% success rate, that is, no graduates offending in the first year after completion?
Honourable Paula Bennett on behalf of the Minister.
Mr Speaker, no, because actually this is working for the worst offenders. So these are not those that are... the member needs to catch up with the portfolio. What this actually is those that are locked up in a youth justice facility. So they're locked up in a youth justice facility. They are the worst youth offenders, right? These are not the cherry-picked that were in Te Hurihanga. These are the worst.
That answer is now sufficient. Supplementary question. A point of order, Sue Moroney.
I seek leave to table the evaluation of the Te Hurihanga pilot, showing that these were the very worst offenders, and there were no.
I need no more of the description. I just need to know whether it's publicly available.
It's from the Centre of Research, Evaluation and Social Assessment.
Is it available to members easily on the website?
No, I don't believe so. It was from 2009.
Order. I will put the leave sought to table that particular evaluation. Is there any objection? There is none. It can be tabled. Supplementary question, Mike Sabin.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Supplementary to the Associate Minister of Social Development. What other reports has the Minister seen on reoffending by the Te Hurihanga graduates?
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, two conflicting reports have been brought to my attention. The first is a press release issued yesterday stating that Te Hurihanga graduates had, and I quote, a 100% success rate, which I understand to mean that no young people had reoffended. The second is a statement in Hansard dated 10th of February 2010 that says that Te Hurihanga graduates, 4 of the 8 had reoffended. And what's so confusing about these two reports is they were both by the opposition member Sue Moroney.
Order. Supplementary. Sue Moroney.
What is the cost to the youth justice system and the victims of the 325 crimes that were committed by graduates of the boot camp model in the first year of completion?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Paula Bennett,
Mr Speaker, the cost would have been far higher if they'd not gone through the MAC camp, because what we saw for those that didn't was a reoffending that was more severe and more recidivist. The offending has gone down and the severity has as well.
Supplementary question, Sue Moroney.
Can the Minister confirm that the 4 reoffences she referred to before from the Te Hurihanga model were in the first year after completion of the program?
Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, I don't have that information in front of me, but what we have, well, of 8 that had come out of Te Hurihanga, 4 had reoffended. They are not comparable to those youth that are in the youth camp and the MAC camps at all, because they are at a much senior level.
Order. Supplementary question, Sue Moroney.
Why doesn't the government save a lot of pain, misery and cost, admit it got it wrong and go back to the proven successful model trialled in Hamilton of Te Huri Hanga?
Because that is not a proven successful model. They are not the same young people. They are not the same young people. So of the 23 that went through Te Huri Hanga, they are not at the same severity of offending that these young people are.
Order.
You are simply not comparing the same young people.
Order. Order. Question number 12, Dr Jan Yang.
Mr Speaker,
Order. I've called Dr Jan Yang.